Boss, are you speaking? Good morning. Can you hear anything? Mr. Christmas, true. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. Alright.
Good morning. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please confirm. Alright.
If I can clearly.
Can you guys hear me? This mic is just making noise. Hopefully it's better now because I don't know what's wrong with it. Okay. It's noisy, yeah. Oh, is it better now? Help me confirm if it's better now.
Yeah, it's better now.
The mic is too much. Is it the mic? Jay, confirm it now. The interference was coming from my phone and this thing. So someone should please confirm if it's a bit better. Still cool now, no be English. I'm saying is it better? That's what I'm asking, please.
Yeah, I think it's.
You see, if you're talking from Telegram, I don't know the settings that is there, but that setting is just rubbish. I'll not hear you if you're saying anything from Telegram. But if Cletus, you can hear me now. You have my own number. Just send me a message if it's stable, so that I can proceed. If it's stable, so I can proceed. Okay. I'm waiting for a message, bro. Okay. It's clean from Telegram. I think it's still be the same thing for Twitter too. There was a mic interference like from my end. I was trying to hear it with my phone, but I don't use earpiece with this phone. I didn't even carry the earpiece so I think it's better. But those people on, okay, you can proceed, is better. Alright, thank you, Triple Star. God's gift. Thank you for the feedback. And Dr. Cletus, thank you all for the feedback. Last week was a lot. This week, let's be praying that this week is not a lot. Oh dear Lord. So okay, we are going straight into the morning analysis. Yeah, I'm coming. I want to this guy. So first off, I think I was opportune to check the what's in this now. I was opportune to check the news for this week, but I think we'll come back to it because we'll check it now, and then also before we end the session we'll come back to it. So so for today, Monday, as you can see on your screen, there's no news today. Today does not have any news. Then Tuesday, it all starts from Tuesday. So Tuesday, then we have a news on Tuesday by 2:30 p.m. and that's in the afternoon. I don't know where you're presently watching from. Some people are not in Nigeria now, so wherever you're watching from, wherever you're watching from, change your time or check your time, that stuff. So on Tuesday we have CPI, one of the most dreaded news of our century. One of the most dreaded news that traders fear the most. We have CPI on Tuesday by 2 p.m. 2:30. Wednesday we have PPI. Normally after CPI is PPI. It is more like this week is just for USD alone, because if you look from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have a majority of USD. Only one news that is high impact that is not USD is GDP, which is GBP, which is the GDP of the gross domestic product of the Great Britain pound. So that's on Thursday morning. Every other news is on USD, and all of them are afternoon. So 2:30 p.m. Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. Wednesday, and 2:30 p.m. Friday. There is no news on Thursday rather. There's no news on Friday. So no news on Monday, no news on Friday. So put that in mind. We'll come back to it to dissect what it means before the session eventually ends. Yeah, we want to just proceed to the analysis straight up. So starting off with DXY, I usually just start off with DXY. Let me just see what it's doing overall. You get, first off, the daily time frame. Let's see how it closed. Daily time frame closed bullish as against the previous week. When I mean closed bullish, this was the previous week high, previous day, which is previous day. This should be Thursday. So Friday closed bullish. So Monday we'll be expecting price to do its thing. And as you can see also here now, so as you can see, right, you should be able to see that there's an opening gap here. So there's a gap in this level here, I think, and that's what this guy is kind of like filling up. So there's a gap here, so it has retested it now. Hopefully maybe it start moving up from there, but let me check the weekly time frame. So if you check the weekly time frame, price closed bullish as against the previous week. Alright, so since it closed bullish against previous week, this week we'll be expecting maybe a push up, yeah, but we don't know yet. So we don't know yet, right? We don't know yet. So that's opening gap that you could see from the daily time frame. This is it here. This is the gap. So you see that it was not covered here. So that's what price has mitigated, and maybe it finds its own way from here. Okay. So if finding its own way from here, the drawn liquidity will now be, let's just pick the internal XARL here. So this will be the drawn liquidity for the week. This is the 8-hour time frame. When you go to the 4-hour time frame, right, you see that it's a retracement down to this other block, covered it up. So for DXY, hopefully we might see price respecting this level, going out to take this high, or not, or we'll just see purge downwards but last week we saw it break the structure, so we saw price rise and broke above this structure here. So right, so this was what we had last week. So we had this break of structure, okay, or this one invalid, then this break. This was one, it got here, then pulled back, then this break. So 1 2, I've taught you already about the two break of structure principles. So to break here signify that we are now in a bullish market, and from here on price mitigated the OB here and then went ahead to break structure. Okay, so whatever happens around this level would just keep our eyes peeled and focused as to what price is doing. So the last low that I can see from 4 hours is here. If I define this as my daily range, it might look like price might still push downwards a bit, to be honest. It looks like price might still push, but let's see. Okay, even if it doesn't, but you see the POI that we marked, which is the opening gap that we saw, is actually inside equilibrium, so it still counts for the discount. Since we're in a bullish market, or we're expecting a bullish run, then for the DXY, that's what we're kind of like expecting price to be bullish from where it is, given that it has retested the opening gap in equilibrium. So that's for DXY. So we can use this assertion that since we're expecting bullish on DXY, which is the USD index, we might be expecting a bearish move on Euro USD, which is the twin, the opposite of it. Although this also still looks like it's also still going to go up, given the fact that there are so many liquidity spots above. You might not see it very well from 2 hours, but I mean 4 hours, but you see it well in 2 hours, right? So you can see all of them here. So the last break of structure that I can see clear here, and this is a liquidity spot, like here. This is not just the liquidity spot. In fact, you can see all of them are liquidity spots. They're looking very attractive for price to sweep. But then let's just try and pick or ascertain the POI, because basically we have so many POIs that has not been mitigated. You see, we have this one has not been mitigated, we have this one that was mitigated by this, then this is a rejection block unmitigated, this one was tested by this, then this one unmitigated. So if you want to like draw this on Euro USD, we might see what price is going to play out from on this level, because if price pulls above here, then we might likely see a bullish flip. That is, price might just, you see that level, so price might just, it's not even this level, it's all of these levels like this. So price might just flip this whole zone, might flip it all. But let me see how it is on the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, so it's still the same. So it might just flip this whole zone, but you should watch it around here up until this level. So watch price for areas around here. Then it's Monday, cannot be tired like this too early. So watch price around here on Euro USD. Then for GBP USD, I'm sorry, GBP CHF, I already scattered this thing. Then for GBP CHF, so for GBP CHF, right, we have, I don't think it's moving anywhere yet, because the structure from the higher time frame, you can see clearly that it's bullish, right? So this is 8 hour time frame. Initially price broke through this high, right, leaving a fair value gap just below. When you go down to 4 hours, you might not see it, but there's a break of structure here, leaving this origin, this low here. So more like price swept it here. So this is a liquidity sweep. Okay, but I want to check, okay, how valid is it on the 2 hour time frame? Then 2 hour time frame, yeah, it looks valid enough for me. So there's a proper break of structure here, and a low, which is a structural low here. And so when price broke structure, so price, when I mean price broke structure, so when it went up like this, right, it pulled down and then broke structure to the upside here. So all this choppy move is one move up. Then after this, eventually it pulled down to do what? Drag or grab liquidity here. And after grabbing liquidity, it has led to a shift. There's a change in the structure, or you could call it CISD, or maybe change of character. I'm sorry, market structure shift occurred here. And so it made it high and it tested back to this low. This would have been a perfect Quasimodo, but I don't know what's going on. But for now, this is where the trade is. Let me just put it like this. For now, this is where the trade is, right? Price is rather. But it has not broken the structure high, neither has it broken the structure low. If it breaks this structure low now to the downside, then I can tell you categorically that we're now in a bearish market, and it has not broken the high. If it breaks above this high, then we are in a bullish market again back. But for now, given that it is just in a place sideways, you already know that it is not presently moving in direction with the trend. Presently it is what? It is ranging. Alright, presently it is ranging. So you need to, I think I addressed it on Saturday. Yeah, I addressed it on Saturday. We're supposed to have the session continuation of market structure on Sunday evening, or I went for a meeting and I didn't come back on time. Even affected. Okay, I was supposed to join a space. I did join the space though, but I joined kind of like late due to the fact that I didn't come back on time from that meeting. So this is where price is at the moment. Price is trading here. So like I've said, on GBP CHF, until price breaks above or below, we would not know. If it breaks below, then the trend is confirmed to be bearish. Do you understand? It's confirmed to be bearish. But if it goes and a break above, then the bullish continuation continues. Alright, then the next one we have analysis on Euro AUD. Remember, on Mondays like this when we meet here, the only thing that we're like doing is not like we really want to like take a trade hurriedly or what have you. No, what we do majorly on Mondays, this is we are just doing the analysis, getting ourselves prepared for the new week, so that irrespective of how the week goes, we know we did our own best to stay prepared. Usually we get our entries mostly on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Yeah, yes, Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So let's just continue, let's just continue. Ouch. So that's on this is Euro AUD. Now on Euro AUD, when you look at it, it's obvious that the market structure seems to be trending bearish. Okay, show you from the 8-hour time frame. Price is presently very bearish. It's pretty clean that it's bearish, and at the moment it's just being choppy in this level. Price is choppy, meaning it's giving ranging vibes, consolidation vibes. It's not moving as fast as I thought. Yeah, I need to drink water. There's no water here. Let's get to turn the fridge. Alright, okay. So I feel like it might still go up, because since this is a structure high, it's still, you see that price is still trading inside the discounts, which is below 50%. It needs to go above to enter premium. Alright, it needs to come up, but this is 8 hours, so let's see from 4 hours. So okay, it makes sense since there's a structure high here in 4 hours, because if we go to 2 hours it's much stronger there, so like this. So it makes sense now that since price has gotten at least to equilibrium and is pulling off. But then point I want to make is price is presently in a bearish market. There is an OB here, but I don't think this OB has been mitigated though. Let's check it now. So So this kind of other block, you mark when they have longer wicks and shorter body, you mark it from the body of the candle like this, alright, to the high of the wick. So if it was reversed, that is the case. If it was to be reversed, that is the case, that this is a bearish order block, yeah, I'm sorry, bullish order block, would have marked it like this. That is from the body or the body of the candle, and expect price to like, okay, bounce off. Do you get? So but since this is reversed, since this is a bearish order block, then we'll mark it from the body of the candle like this, then to the high. So expecting what? Price to pull into it, mitigate and drop. So eventually it will make sense if it does that. It will make sense, because this then would look like a what's it called now? It will look like engineered liquidity. Yeah, that's the word. So it will look like an engineered liquidity if it does it. So this would be like the best part to see price mitigate and then go for a continuation. So if you are trading Euro AUD, you can just be patient and wait for price to do this. Okay, next, AUD CAD. Now from AUD CAD, I can already see that price has shifted. Jesus. So I can see that price has shifted. How? You might say, oh, how is it? How do you mean? Well, I've seen it is shifting bullish. It was bearish at the moment. So if you look to this side, you have this break. So not two break of structures now. So two break. So expect it to be bearish. But when you look again here, it has this, and this is the market structure shift, because it followed the, you know, I taught you that on Saturday. So when you have market structure shift like this, it is not valid until you identify that it has broken again for the second time. So I think, I'm not a magician, but I think you can see it clearly for yourself that this was one before it rejected and went back up. So that's why I said I feel it has flipped. So on AUD card, okay, so on AUD card, I expect price to like pull back, and then this will serve like a liquidity spot for price. So maybe let's see, okay, 2 hours, there's an OB in 2 hours here. So a mitigation of this OB like this down to the rejection block here. So mitigation of this OB here. So when we get the entry from this level now, we're going to be taking this trade up until the swing high here. It's not 3 hours, but at least it's more than 2. I've said it countlessly on our live sessions that I don't take trades like below 1 hour, but as long as it's from 2 hours above, can't mean I'll take it to get. I'll take the trade. So to proceed, yeah, for real. So to proceed, we have let's say we've ascertained this already, so that's quite alright. That's done. This is AUD card. So the next one on our list should be USDJPY. Don't worry, this money we're not going to stay long. I don't plan to. I already feel like I need to rest. I had a very hectic week. Like I need to rest a lot. I had many losses too, so I need to go and mourn my loss. Hey, that's a joke, by the way. So here's JPY, kind of like bullish, you get. So it is like mirroring DXY. When we analyzed DXY just few minutes ago, we saw it to be bullish, alright, and then it pulled back, and we're expecting it to like continue in a bullish run. So the same thing for USDJPY, right? But just that this one did not pull back. I'm very certain that it didn't pull back because of JPY. I think over the night JPY was very weak, given that since JPY is weak, it kept USD to be buying. All right, you soon see it. So for now, I would not say okay, we're going to pick this level or not on this guy or for this guy. But what I can tell you is, okay, we know that this is a key level here, and if we're going to pick any level at all, since there's an OB here, we'll mark it out. Why am I marking this OB and not just dragging it from the breaker block? I guess that might be understandable or clear. I've explained it countlessly. Well, let's go to 2 hours. We use 2 hours for POI. So I've explained it countlessly that when you want to mark another block, a breaker block like this, I know people that have been joining for long would know what I want to say. So when you're marking a breaker block like this, yeah, it is called a breaker block, a mitigation block, whatever kind of block, reclaim block and all. It is called those kind of block because it's only possible to have that kind or that variation because it is a failed order block. A mitigation block is a failed order block. A rejection block, not rejection block now. Reclaim block is a failed order block. Alright, so all those ones you use for flip zones because they are failed order block. What do I mean by failed order block? In the sense that when price was supposed to respect it to sell, maybe it's a bearish order block or a bullish order block, to sell in a bearish order block, to buy in a bullish order block, it didn't reject it at all. It didn't respect it. It just went through it. So price will come back to that level and use it to reclaim it. I just feel like all of them, so even this big breaker block, I feel like all of them should be called a reclaimed order block. To me, honestly speaking, that's what I feel like they should be called, because it means to reclaim. It comes back to claim or to use or test that level. So in this sense, yeah, looking at this, you have the breaker block here, which is this lies buy candle. It was another block before, but if you look to this level here, so you can see that price retested it and rejected from it. So the moment you have something like that, I have told you that you I've told you that you cannot use this level. You can't. So you can't use this level anymore. You can't use the breaker block. That's one mistake that majority of people do. So what should you then do? You use the OB. So I think I've taught this already. So then you use the OB that you can see there. Alright, use the OB. So for clarity's sake, if USD price falls, would prefer to buy when it gets to the OB from the 4 hours, the standalone order block on the 4 hours. We'll prefer to use this. You get that's on USD price. So then for gold, the gold digger. Then for gold, yeah, already last week I also told you all the meetings that we had last week. I told you, well, you should be expecting for gold that it's going to create another all-time highlight. It's just going to keep on going bullish for now because the draw on liquidity was so obvious, and I told you that on Friday also, that the V shape, because it was in something like this now, so it was coming down and then it was already rising. So this shape already, I already told you, it has all potential to clear out the draw on liquidity, of which it did. Okay, so gold is now golden. Gold is now trading at a new all-time high. Everybody will be shouting, I bought gold. Nobody knows how to sell gold. It's good though, it's good as long as you know how to even buy. Is enough. You get, at least you know how to do one. You know, be like us. I think last year, we traded trouts last year live. I didn't used to brag enough. I need to start bragging, but then it's fine. Last year, I think when we traded gold and we were only able to catch at least 4 trades on gold in the full year. One full year. Just imagine, in a full year, it's only 4 trades that I caught on gold. 4 very, and those 4 trades we had 3 win, 1 loss. I still remember it because I have my journal now. So 3 win and 1 loss. 3 win, 1 loss, 3 win, 1 loss. I still remember those streets, like I still remember them very, very well. But then it's fine. Let's move on. So for gold, yeah, we're gonna pick. I'll let the structure play out, and then we're going to like pick another level to buy from. This was where the shift or the structure shift occurred here. So when you had this drop, the price broke structure like this. So this is where the shift occurred. So at this point we had a change of character, in the sense that price refused to break the structure low, so it just broke it against the trend here, and so made a retest. It didn't even retest back to the key level, but made a retest, and then boom, it went away. So in the coming weeks we might be looking forward to buying again, giving us a continuation pattern, and then so that we head on and then buy, but that will be later. The next one we have on our list is BTC, Bitcoin. I already told you I don't want to talk too much on Bitcoin because I kind of like told us what we should be doing or what we're going to be doing on Bitcoin. Yeah, I think I did. Right, I did now. So I told us that for Bitcoin you don't have to, you can buy Bitcoin. I've said it, buy Bitcoin. Yeah, you can buy Bitcoin, buy and hold the first position that we have. And I said that it's the financial advice. You know, some people will say, oh, this is not I'm telling you, it's the financial advice. And I said that you can run away from the buy when it breaks below this, because this is where the first position we had was here, the second position was still the same place, so we just retested it here. Second position is here, so we bought it around 84,000. So if you are holding, you've held till 91,000, and I'm telling you that Bitcoin is about to go even way higher than this. Yes, that's what I feel. It's about to go even way higher than this. That is going back to the original high that it has made. Going back to the original high around 126,000. So if you can buy and hold, don't just say, oh, let me just buy from anywhere. No, buy at least when it pulls back. You don't just want to buy because it's in 91,000. Oh, let me just, no, when we have another pullback we buy again. But I'll tell us, I'll alert us, or give us that alert. So the next one that we have is Bitcoin, BTC USD. So next one that we have is on GBP USD. All right, you know, we saw what was it called now? We saw this thing, DXY now. So we saw DXY to retested the opening gap, and I'm expecting it to like go bullish from there. And we saw EURUSD to sell. All right, so the same way I'm expecting GBP USD, NZD USD, AED USD, I'm expecting all of them to sell. Now for GU, I was expecting GU sell since last week, although I've been expecting that one since last week, but price came to my entry, very close to my entry on Friday, but I was not, it didn't mitigate the POI that I was, you know, it didn't mitigate the POI at all. But then it's fine, so let's see. So this is what price did. You know, I've already taught you the 2 break of structure principle. You can use it anytime. So when we want to use that 2 break of structure principle now, from the 2-hour time frame, you can see this clearly that there's a break of structure here, 1, and then you can also still see this, that there's a break of structure here, 2. So this clarifies that, okay, yes, we have 2 break of structures. Do you get? And then this is like the origin of that break of structure here. This break of structure, this is the origin of it. So if we're going to take this trade using the liquidity concept, yeah, then I'll like take it from here. Okay, so I'll take it from here. So let me just adjust this one guy. Okay, so I'll just take it from here, right? So price mitigates this high. We're going to take a buy from here along ZA, along ZA, along Z. So I'm going to take a buy from here. I said buy. I'm going to take a sell Jari from here. Let's see, ascertain the breakdown one to here. Okay, so down to this level here. So it's just short though, almost 4 hour, not 4 hour. So I set the alert already. So if you're going to be buying, selling, this one that I've been saying buy, it should not look like my spirit is telling me that I want to buy. If this later buy, I go shout to. It's fine. So if you want to sell, the exact entry point is around 1.34516. Stop loss is around 1.34679. okay, 1.34679. Then the take profit is just the external range liquidity there, which is around 1.33896. 1.33896. Alright, I need you guys, all of you here right now, to do me a favor. Every one of you, I want you to click the retweet button. If you don't want to click it, it's not by force, but I'm asking you guys should retweet it, because I'm not going to stay too long. It's almost going to an hour, right? Sometimes I used to stall so that others can join, so that they can partake. Today I'm not sure I'm going to take long, because I want to go and rest. I feel very very sick. Should I use that word sick? Yeah, I can use the word sick. Yeah. Okay, so retweet it. This Ola is the first person to retweet it. Yetunde, this girl has trouble. She trouble personating. You're not beating the allegation that you used to trouble too much. Alright, procedure. So GBP, that's what we have. We're going to be selling from that exact spot at 1.34516. Next, what we have is AUD/USD. AUD/USD, I also look at the sell. I'm also looking at it. What was that, rather? This mic wants to test me this morning. Okay, so for AUD/USD, right, I'm also looking at the sell. If you look at it, you might say, oh, this is still bullish, but no, don't let it whine you. That's 4 hours. So in 2 hours, the two-breaker structure, we can see it is so glaring and it's clear. So the first one is here. We saw the first break around this level, and second break is here. So where's the origin of this second breaker structure? Here. The origin means beginning, origin, genesis. So, and then it retests. So we use 2 hours for PO right now. So this is 2 hours. So there's a fair value gap here, of which price has mitigated the fair value gap. So it's targets that remain now, just targets. So we have 1, 2. Jesus, the swing point is foul. Jesus, it's not even possible for me to hold the trade that long. So I have a sell bias on AUD/USD though. I have a sell bias on AUD/USD here. But since I used to use 5 hour here, so I won't be able to hold it up onto that level that I just saw. Here I'll be able to hold it to. So just in case you didn't get the entry, like I know some people did not get it. Some people are already on this trade, I know, because we analyzed it on Friday. So just in case you didn't get that entry, you entering from the current market price, you have your entry at 0.66990. Your stop loss will be exactly at the spot, which is let's say 0.67155. then take profits at the same low, which is this, somewhere like it's close to 3 hour, so 0.66498. so if you are taking it, you can take it too. If you like Jim, the mode pull up to be what's your up. Okay, so if you're taking it, go ahead and take it, go ahead and take it, go ahead and take it. Stop loss 0.67155, take profit 0.66498. entry point is the current market price, so this will be the first execution of the week. However, it's going to go all the best I go use, all the best Alright, I think that's long enough. So the next one, so this is AUD. So the next one we have is on NZD-USD, right? Already I explained what we're expecting now for the USD pairs, USD counterparts. So they should sell. It's just when they will sell that we don't know about. But yeah, they should sell. Who sent me a DM? Wishing you a productive and a fulfilling week ahead. May everything you put your hands in this week yield great results. Stay blessed. Amen. Oh, thank you very much. Alright. So on NZD-USD also, what I'm looking at is a sell continuation. Yes, a sell continuation. How it's gonna happen, I don't freaking know. Yeah, because fair value gap that is okay, valid is here though. So this is what's gonna happen, right? If price doesn't sell from where it is at the moment, which is right now, respecting this OB that is here, so you can see that there's an order block here, right? So if price doesn't respect this OB, our last straw for NZD-USD will be here. The moment it flips this zone, the moment it flips here, then it's over. It is over. Okay, so the moment it flips this zone here, okay, then we'll say yes, it's over. But then this will be the, but there's one thing you guys used to call it the last point of true mitigation. Not too smart. Last point of true mitigation. So last point of true mitigation will be on the 2 hour fair value gap, just right there. You can see it has not been mitigated at all. So that is, like I said, that's if it doesn't respect it. So let me just explain what I mean. Meaning, if it doesn't respect it, meaning if you're selling from where it is right now, upon confirmation, yeah, there's no confirmation yet now. So the confirmation you want to see will be, okay, a bearish confirmation candle, like a bearish engulfing, a bearish pin bar. You get to know, you need to get conversant with your candlestick formation. So once you see a reversal candlestick and it forms on that POI, which is where it is presently, then we can take itself from where it is now. But if peradventure price doesn't give us any reversal candlestick, none, maybe there's no engulfing, bearish engulfing, there is no bearish pin bar, nothing, then we're going to wait for this second POI to be mitigated and take a sell from there. Okay, so that's on NZD-USD or more. Then on USD-CHF, obviously this one should continue buying, but where it's going to buy, now we don't know. That is what we don't know. So why I said obviously it's supposed to buy is because if you look at DXY, right, we said DXY should do a continuation, although now it is bearish. Ooh. Although now it looks very bearish, right, but then it should do a continuation to go up because it just covered the opening gap. So let's just see how it goes. So for USD CHF, right, the bullish continuation is something that is like on high probability it's supposed to continue, but where is going to continue from, I don't know. So there's an order block here, unmitigated OB here. Price has mitigated it, but price did not give us any, and it has liquidity. Funny enough, it does have this. So this one serves as liquidity, of which it has swept. So the only thing that is left is, okay, is there a bullish continuation candle? Check the 1 hour. We almost had to engulf it, but you see how bearish this candle is. This is bearish of all bearishness that pulled price into the POI. So no candlestick formation there. Then 2 hours, nothing like that. So 3 hours, nothing, nada. 4 hours, nada. So basically, let us wait for what the candle says. Hopefully at where price is, you're going to see a candlestick confirmation that gives you a confirmation for the buys, and then you take the buys. All right, so that's on USD CHF. So for USD CHF is still bullish. The same with USD CAD, it's still bullish. You can see how where it's trading. So it's trading high. Structures are still holding strong like this here. So it's still trading high. I don't know the POI to use yet though, because it's still trading very, very high. So the present break of structure, the last break of structure that we had is here. So checking it from the 2 hour time frame, we have all these candles are just the only one that has not been mitigated is this one, which is rejection candle bar of in a candlestick. So let's see how this one pans out on USD CAD, right? Let's see how it plays out on USD CAD. There's a rejection candle here, so wait for price to mitigate it, drop into it, see the confirmation with a candlestick formation, candlestick reversal pattern, and then we're going to then pick a buy from there on USD CAD. Then for GBP AUD, GBP is bearish. Structure is still holding strong down, as this is a high that led to a break here. This high also, right, this high also, you know, led to a break here. So the structure is still very bearish. If you go to 2 hours, you'll see that, okay, price mitigated the fair value gap here. So price mitigated this fair value, and that's where it is presently trading off, or it presently traded off from. And then immediately after I traded on that fair value, it led to a shift in structure here. So if at all there will be a retest, for price to retest one of the POI or PDRs here, a fair value gap has been mitigated, leaving this OB unmitigated, right? So if you're going to trade it, wait for price to pull into the OV on GA, and then you can take a sell downwards, as the drawn liquidity is the low. So this structure low here is drawn liquidity. So expect price to like trade into it and continue from there. Okay, All right. If you look at the lower time frame like this now, see here, so you see that okay, a breakout has even occurred. So further confirmation, so a breakout has also occurred, so it makes sense that it sells from there, right? Yes, okay. That is GC. Shaba okay, I did. Alright, let's proceed now. La procedure, la presentation. I don't know what I said. I don't even know if it's correct, but what I'm saying is, let's continue. So next on our list after GBP AUD is GBP JPY. Like I said, I told you, I said when you see the JPY pairs, you will see what I was saying when I said all of them are bullish. So JPY was weak during the night. I don't know. When we don't expect JPY to be weak, it will be weak. When we expect it to be strong, it will be weak. When we expect it to be weak, it will be strong. That pair has serious issues, serious issues, but then it's fine, sure. So for GBP JPY, you can see that it's trading above, so it just recently broke structure up and away. It broke structure up and away. Alright, so let's proceed with our discussion here. So if you look at it here, GBP/JPY, look to your left, you see there's a sweep of liquidity here. I'm going to teach you guys one strategy you can use to flip, but if I remember, I will do it. If I don't, I will not. It doesn't occur all the time, but when it does, it's perfect. I'll just show you a brief thing there. So when you have a sweep of liquidity like this, I posted it, but I didn't add voice to it. This is what I posted on Saturday. So when you have a structure like this, and then you have a sweep like this, right? I posted this now. So you want to see, this is the sweep, but in a lower time frame, there's a different story that is happening usually, and mind you, the story that's happening in the lower time frame actually is still the same thing that happens in the candlestick formation. When we see candlestick formation, learn it, it's still the same, but let me just teach you a faster way to identifying this. So after the sweep of liquidity like this, some of you still do mistake with this thing, so that's why I don't bother myself. I just posted it, by the way, those ones that are smart to catch it. After the sweep of liquidity, before the sweep rather, you know, this candle, this price coming down like this, this price is coming down, you know, it's not coming down once, it price is not unidirectional, so it will be wavy. So it's going in a wavy length like this, okay, right? It's going like this, and then it eventually pulls into the sweep. Okay, now your own responsibility is to find this shift of structure. So you then see price pull up like this, then the pullback is your entry. So you see this whole move now, go to any market, you see it there. So it's just the problem that a lot of persons don't use it is because of the time. They don't know when to use it, they don't know how to use it, so they are clueless about the whole thing. Okay, they're clueless about the whole thing. But then let me show you. Alright, so this is the sweep of liquidity here. Where in DSF network, OE network loadout. So when I go put them for down safe. Yes. I don't know why it's slow. I don't know why it's slow. This motherfucker is slow. So you see the exact thing I just showed you, but so you see price like this, right? It's falling down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down. So your own focus should be the last high that dropped price that caused that sweep in the higher time frame, and this is it. So what you're going to be waiting for is you're going to be waiting for a shift. Now recently I just got to find out that this is what you are calling CRT. Like this thing is what you call CRT, and some of you are saying also it is also TBS. What's it? TBS. What that thing supposed to call soup? Something soup. I don't know what it is. But this is what I just recently found out that you call CRT. I don't know CRT. Oh. Maybe this is why somebody say I should come and teach him CRT, and I'm like CRT. I don't even know what it is. But get the logic. As price is falling down like this, yeah, you are waiting for price to push above the high, and then when you push above this high, it breaks this, causing the market structure shift, right? Your own job is to just buy when it pulls back. Now you can buy using different means. You can buy, I used to use 23.6% Fibonacci level. So you buy from a Fibonacci level of 23.6% like this. This thing, if you like forget it, if you like forget it, you don't know. I don't used to teach this kind of thing online, or you should know. I don't used to teach anybody. So if you forget it, all the best for you. So 23.6, you do at least 3 hours and you get out. Nobody you get the market. 3 hours and you get out. Nobody you get. I repeat, nobody you get the market. You get the 4K way. If you want to do more than 3 hours, no problem. It's 3 hours to do. But I think you get the point. The point is, you wait for the purge, which is the sweep of liquidity. Then you wait for the last high. It depends. This is a buy. So if it's a sell, right? If it's a sell, meaning last low. So you wait for the structure that pulled price into this, like this, yeah. You wait for it. Let me show you so you can see it clearly. You wait for it to be taking out the breakout structure like this. So it's taking out like this. You know what you want to do. It's taking out like this, yeah. Then you enter your buy. Alright. So if you look at it, this is what ICT explains as displacement. It taught it one of these classes when they say displacement high, displacement low, then the range in between. You use a fair value gap. It taught all these things now. So it taught it. This is what you have modified to whatever you call it now. So something like this. This is it. So it's a confirmation candle, whatever. So if you remember it, or the best. If you don't remember, or the best. I know that I may have done my own share. So for USJPY share, that's a, and now you can use this thing to don't even take my word for it. If you like, practice it. If you like, don't practice it. This is 2026, but I'm not even begging anybody. If you want to do, if you do. If you don't want to do, don't do. You sabi you. Why are you calling me now? I just sent you a message. Alright, let's procedure. La procedure. So that's on JPY. Expect to continue pushing forward, but then there should still be a pullback, right? There should still be a pullback. There should still be a pullback. Okay, alright. Eduro, no. Everything I'm pressing is not even working. You should come and buy a laptop for me. I'll go and open GoFundMe. That's the next thing to do like this. GBP, where is this one even going to? GBP CAD should sell from wherever it is. whatever he's doing right now. What the heck is this one now? Oh, whatever GBPCAD is doing right now, I don't know, but looking at it technically, let me know, just talk from talking sake. So we have this break here, some people call it a sweep, fine, and then you have this second one here, and let me just show you 1 hour showing. So you look at it in 1 hour, right? So you have double breaks like this, although you'll see it most times as what leads to a purge, price just with liquidity and continue. But then I follow structure the way structure is formed. So to me, this is a bearish confirmation for me, okay? And then the next thing I'm waiting to do is to sell. So at this moment, I expect GBCAD to sell right now. Here, from here, now from where it is a bit very tight though, but if it sells, you should call me Professor X, Professor Xavier. If it sells, current market price, voila, the downside like this. But then let's say it goes, so on GBCAD, see where I go to buy, see where I go to sell from. I dey sell from resistance over resistance. I'm selling in a very dangerous place, something that I can easily just go purge that liquidity on top there because it's a liquidity pool. But then if I take a loss, it's a loss. But these losses that I've been taking, they're already making me mad though. Loss no be loss, no. Another call, I'm calling. First time, alright, let's go and proceed. GBCAD, okay. So proceeding to where we are coming from. So if you're making the trade, you want to take it, fine, take it to. Entry is at the current market price, stop loss is at 1.86757. Take profit is at the low, just at the low there, so 1.85906. 1.85906. Alright, proceeding to the next one. So if it sells from here, or the best is good for us. Next we have EURCHF. Wait, that was what now? GBCAD, yeah, okay. So for EURCHF, EURCHF, okay, we had the buy they're waiting for here, but it unfortunately did not mitigate. I'll just leave it alone though. So the structure that is forming from the higher time frame seems is showing a bullish continuation, but when price comes down abruptly like this, it's not usually good though. So what I want to wait for is what price does here. So there's already a sweep of liquidity here. Yes, it's too tiny of a sweep. Too tiny. But then let's check it out, because it might just pan out. Okay, so yes, this is it. Let's check 5 minutes if he did that stuff. Are you going to come out or not? I don't like this kind of, when you have a sweep like this, I don't even like it because it's too short. It's looking like something that will purge again. But then look at it, so it has not shifted yet. So you see that market structure shift, the one I told you about, right? You know, this is not here. This is what brought it downward, this high here. So I needed price, so I would need price to shift this guy before any buy continuation comes in. Alright, there's another type. We have two displacement type. That one I thought is one. Then there's this displacement type. So when you don't have a shift like that, then you wait for price to do something like this one, so you can then buy from here. Usually it's better when it does the second time, so then you can then buy from the low like this. You get. So this is displacement 2. So but this is not the session to teach that though. I'll teach it in another session. Maybe on Wednesday session I'll teach it. So let's see, let's just wait and see what GBPC EUR/CHF is going to do. Next is on EUR/JPY. Like I told you, JPY was very bullish. I'm sorry, very bearish. So all the pairs that are base currency against JPYs were bullish. So if you check JPY, NZD/JPY, EUR/JPY, you know, AUD/JPY, they were all bullish. So another example is here. EUR/JPY was very bullish, and we have our PY around 183. It's like a 2-hour order block. Given that price has shifted the structure here, so if you look to the left here, so you have price like going in a bullish form at this place, at this level, right, and then went up, taking out this liquidity, thereby leaving an order block here, alright, and now a liquidity spot here. So it's best that price comes down and then we take continuation from here. So in this case, this 2-hour OB will be entry point when price pulls back to it. So we already have an alert there around 183,640. So when price gets 183,640, we're looking forward to buy. So continuation. Next is on EUR/GBP. I don't know what this guy is doing safe. So EUR/GBP is enjoying his own life. Let me put it that way. EUR/GBP is enjoying its life. The blood of Jesus, so the blood of Jesus. I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. So let's proceed now. Ouch. EUR/GBP is bearish. If it gives this second break of structure here, you might not see the first one, but I'll show you. So if you use the second break of structure here, it changes, it's no more bearish. So from the 2-hour time frame, there's one already that has occurred down here. So this is the first one. So if it goes up now and breaks the structure again for the second time, that will be the second break, and then we will change our bias from bearish to bullish. But for now, I think the key level, because we also have the key level that we think price wants to trade into. So the key level will be above what this level is here, but this is a later time. This is not like now, this is later. But let's see what's going to happen, sure. So all this level is where price might most likely want to trade into. Alright, that is to do something like this. So the way is just rising like this now, so you might just do something like this, tap into this, then shift and then fall from there. Alright, this is what I mean. So let's just keep that in check and then move on. So but if it breaks above and then pull back, we're going to buy from somewhere here. Let me just mark it out. So I'm going to buy from somewhere here like this, and so there's been a silver liquidity already. So we're going to buy from somewhere here to the eye, just in case it breaks, so and then it pulls back. That's what we're going to do. Next on the list is, oh dear Lord Jesus, EUR/NZD. EUR/NZD, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Jesus. So I don't know what this guy is doing with his life, so I'm going to skip it. I don't like when structure is not clean. Let's imagine, is this on structure? People that even trade this pair on, they try. See the way it's rough. see the way the thing is rough. I know the follow Nadu. So see this on the structure here. At least I look the structure, I still understand what I see. So this is NZDCAD, right? Last week we saw price breaks the structure here. The first time 1, second time here as 2. You already know what I want to do now. And so this is the origin of the break of the structure here, and also you can see that it coincides with a fair value gap here. So it's another like a signal. If you want to take a sell, it's like a short stop loss. You just have small stop loss, you just have sharp loss, like very sharp one, sharp loss on a Monday morning. It's not big loss, so just sharp loss. But this is it though. So I expect to sell from there, from here. I expect to sell from here. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen. So if it's going to happen, then quite fine. Alright, this is on NZDCAD. So if you're entering the trade, current market price is your entry. Stop loss is above the fair value gap in the 4-hour time frame, and the take profit is the external liquidity, which is the low, okay, which is around 0.79389. Stop loss is above the fair value gap in the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so that's on NZD card. So NZD JPY, alright, I told you that the JPY were very weak, and so NZD like blew up. I mean, all the pairs relating to JPY, they blew up, so just leave it alone. This one has already like completed the objective already, and it's just Monday. NZD CHF, okay, NZD CHF had a breakout from here. NZD CHF has one breakout like this here. This, okay, it had the breakout here. And when you go to 2-hour time frame, what this guy is doing is, wait, let me see for 4 hours first. So from the 4-hour time frame, right, price has formed this high. I think price has done this, and from this high and then drop, and from this high. So we have a trend there. So it's dropping, yeah, so it's dropping, okay. So it's dropping at the moment. That is NZDCHF. NZDCHF. Ouch, my neck. So for NZDCHF, price is selling off. Selling off. Let me check for the 2-hour POI first. Don't go. So you can see what is in play here. Typical structural principles is in play here, so whereby we had this break and this break, and so price is supposed to sell from where it is, and the last level of mitigation, which is the POI for price to mitigate. Where is it now? If this is the last buy candle, okay, I don't think that's the OB there, because we had here, so we had a lot of OBs unmitigated. So we have this, so this is the one that price mitigated. So price mitigated this level and is selling from here. In fact, after mitigation of this level, I think it gave a bearish drop here like this. It dropped down. Let me see, there should be a bearish engulfing in this thing, exactly. So if you look at it here, slow down. So if you look at it here, after mitigation after mitigation here, price dropped below this level in a very bearish manner. So it just pulled back, broke, and then pulled back into the POI there. If you stayed in those sessions where I taught you bearish engulfing, right, you would already know that this is a sell from where it is right now to the second swing point, which should be one with ascertain that with 1 hour. So it's okay. L12 is far though, but it's like this. So just in case you miss it, don't panic, they don't rush, don't chase price. You just place a limit order just in case price wants to pull back. If it pulls back, it tags you along, fine. If it doesn't tag you along, don't chase price, leave it alone, let it do what you want to do. Should get. So now bearish call, NZDCHF should sell from there. Next, ADJPY. I already showed you that all the JPYs, or all the ones paired with JPY should be buying. So as it's then ADCHF is trading above this level, so I think it should sell. Basically the CHFs, they should sell, so we don't know yet. ADNZD, we've gotten to the pairs that are just weird in all their ways. ADNZD is trading above. I think there's a shift of structure in ADNZD though here. So if you look at this level here, you have a shift of structure here like this. Okay, there's a shift here, and I think price is just pulling back. This shift, it means a shift is a change of character. So when price pulled up here, so instead of, after making this low, like instead of it to like okay continue going down, it broke above something like this. Let me do it very well. So you have up and away. So it just broke above like this. So it's a breakdown, what it broke up. So you should have a continuation and then take a buy from there. So we have an unindicated PO right here. This will be the best place to buy from. So price just comes down, mitigates it, and then up it goes, up it goes, up it goes. Nice. That's ADNZD. We're going to the last ones. We have CAD. This is the only one that has not flown away. So this is CAD JPY. CAD JPY is supposed to buy from where it is. You already saw AUD JPY buying, GBP JPY buying, NZ JPY buying. CAD JPY is yet to buy. Euro JPY, we saw it buying too. So going to 2 hour time frame to confirm this, you can see that the structure shifted here. We have one break. I think it wants to confirm the second break, but already now if you look at the 4 hour time frame, yeah, so if you look at the 4 hour time frame, there's already a breakout in the structure itself. This is a high, this is another high. Pull them out like this, then you see that there's already a breakout. Ouch, 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 ouch. But let's go and confirm if this breakout is like a breakout. Yeah, okay. So there's a breakout structure here, right? So take this one off. So there's already a breakout that has occurred. We have an unmitigated POI in 2 hours. This OB. In fact, if I want to buy now, I can choose to buy now. Taking out this stuff here. I can choose to buy now. It's the target that is the main thing here. It should be like 2 hours. It's not going to be up to 3. No, now you calm down. So it should be like 2 hours to the high here, around 2.67. Let's do it very well. So 2.72, yeah, so 2.7 something. Stop loss is just the low. Okay, that's 2.69. Oh Jesus, let me see. 2.69. If you are taking it, you should be careful. Okay. Alright. What is this one? Car JPY. So I want to take it now. Car JPY. Buy. Stop loss is at 113. Abi 422. Take profit is at 114,566. Okay. I want to adjust stop loss to $2. 113,419. 113,419. Stop loss level adjusted to 113,419. 409. Yes. So at the current market price, so TP is at 114,566. Okay, so 2 divided by 2, 125, 1.24. Okay, 1.24 by, oh the heck, I just enter the figures manually again. 113.49 TP, 114.566. Done. So that's is on car JPY. Okay, car JPY. So let's just wait and see how it goes. Next is last one. I think is card CHF, if I'm not wrong. Card CHF is a fucking bastard. So it just broke structure to the downside here. Oh, I not chase this thing. Oh, thank God. So we'll wait for price to do its thing, which is give us a proper entry and then pull back. So right now we can't even enter this one. If we want to, we have to wait for a pullback. Okay, so that's card CHF. This back to DXY, I guess. Oh, DXY, yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just pushing in deeper, and then USD is pushing in. I already told you the consequent encouragement is like where we should get to first if we're going to see like a major move. Consequent encouragement, perfect. Once it tap on consequent encouragement like this, then we'll have our fingers crossed as to what we want to do. When I consequently I just cover the whole blocks from here, which is cover the other block from here up until this, all of them, and pick the middle. This other block, this other block, and this rejection block, all of them like this. So entry will be middle like 1.16885. Let me just put the position to there. 1.16885. Stop loss will be above all of them high like this. So once price trades into it, we shall take the sell. I think this should be the last, and this is the last. Let's put the alert to ring. It should ring out. Sell Euro USD. Gee. So I think that would be all for technical analysis. I don't know, I clicked on something, I'm not seeing it. Oh, so you sent message, I'm not seeing it. Turtle soup. What is a soup? It is a soup. Today is Monday. What did I do? You're not serious. You can proceed. USD code and USD CHF. Yeah, I think I've done that, so you should have seen it. That's Emmanuel Obano. Good morning to you. Sam Connect. This guy is always watching from YouTube. Amazing fellow. Last point of invalidation. You the go is everything you want. You know, Abi. Turtle soup. If price should break above on GBUSD, is that not a microstructure shift? On GBUSD, what happened on G? No. It has to have a second break of structure. That would be one. It has not done the second. One of the best pair if it go 500 pips in 30 minutes. EURNZD. That EURNZD is a witch. That one is a witch. So for those ones that just joined, that's why I'm showing these fundamentals again. So the to miss calls, okay. Yeah, God. This silence I used to put phone on it will not put me in trouble one day. So for those ones that trade so that you can get conversant with the news of the week, we have few news for the week, which is CPI. We don't have any news on Monday, we don't have any news on Friday. Alright, we have news starting from on Tuesday, which is starting with CPI. In fact, this week is for USD. If you check all the news to be released this week is USD, except one, which is on Thursday, GDP, which is GBP rather, for GDP. So Tuesday CPI 2:30 p.m. CPI means consumer price index. Then Wednesday is PPI, which is producer price index, released same time 2:30 p.m. also. So basically I think your heart should not do bim bim until afternoon throughout this week. When you reach 2:30, you just gotta be pouring water on your chest, so that you be calm. If not, into your eyes, you take like that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything, I did not miss anything out. Oh, I could just forget, see I the affiliate for Funded Next. For those ones that want to buy, I could just forget, guy. So you see this Funded Next here, empowering promising traders worldwide, right? If you want to buy a Funded Next account, you should now, you want to buy a Funded Next account, start your year. Start your year on a golden platform. $59 or $60. Let's wrap it up. Last, gas fee is 61. So $60 you pay to buy a 6K account. Guy, your life transformed from that 6K. You buy 6K, you grow from there. You get your payouts, you buy another account. Like me now, when I bought 6K, I bought 50K straight, and then from there I bought another one, FTMO and the rest of them. But here, buy the 6K, this is your starting point. Buy a 6K account, not cost more than $60. Then you can leverage on it and buy more, which is like the 15K, the 25K, the 50K, the 100K, and your money big, you buy the 200K. 1 million funded in a year is very possible. It's just $1,000 5 times, which is 200K now. 200K is $1 million. Alright, it's very possible. So this year, let's leverage on prop firms. If you want to buy it, there's a link in my bio. Click it, I click the link in my bio, register. If you register before, you have an account, use a different email, and then click on that link. It should be easy, and then you buy it. But then if you register before and maybe you want to just buy it again, you don't want to go through clicking on another use another email, no problem, just click the link in my bio, you just gonna buy it. I don't mind, you get, I don't mind, but buy it, just buy it. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys the next time I see you guys. Battery double, I know. I'll see you when I see you. Take care of yourself, and yes, it's very important. This mic don't start. Just start. First to Blue account. Yeah, you wanna wait. Okay, stable. So the week just started, so nobody should do first to Blue account. Don't play accounts. You should be patient when you're supposed to be patient, right? The routines are very important. Like, okay, you wake up in the morning, you do your devotion, you pray. So if you've not made your morning prayers, commit your day to God and commit your week to God's hands, commit everything to God's hands. You don't make silly mistakes. All right, then check your plans for the week, make sure that they are intact. That is, okay, this is what I plan to do this week, that you are not going out of those plans. It's very important though, that you don't go out of those plans, right? I don't think there's much again. Then you want to buy the account, so any other thing, any clarification, anything, you send me a DM, you people know where to find me, and I'll meet you there. So have a good day, have a profitable week, and bye for